Hey, this is Peacock Cichlid some more. In this video we're looking at the dragon blood explosion. Things are looking great for the dragon bloods. They're actually showing more color in this aquarium than the previous aquarium that they were in. They're coloring up very nicely. And they seem to be getting along with very little aggression. There's a lot of dragon bloods in this aquarium. Now after a day or two of having these in this aquarium, I did notice an issue. The issue was they started breathing heavy, they started flashing, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, is it the water quality? Is it too many fish for this aquarium? And I thought, well, it also could be oxygen. So I added another water pump to the mountain filter, and you can see the mountain filter over here. Plenty of flow. I actually have 480 gallons of flow, no back pressure, so you're actually getting 480 gallons per hour flow in this aquarium. And within a few hours, magic happened. The explosion took place. No more heavy breathing. Swimming around great. No flashing. It's been amazing. Now what I have noticed is down here in the corner, which I'll show you. It's not a real exciting shot. But down here in the corner, down here, below, see where my finger is? Down here is the breeding area for the males. And what I found very interesting is right now you see this particular, let me let it come back. This particular peacock right here, the one that's got a lot of yellow in him, that's in the picture of the thumbnail, it took place in the breeding area. But before that, I actually had starburst be in that breeding area. This was starburst right here. And there's not many fighting going on. It's just like they're trading positions. So we'll see how that goes in a few more days if another male changes positions. You can see right now that I haven't named this fish, but this amazing fish, which maybe y'all can come up with a good name for it, the one with more yellow in it, is like securing the breeding area and swimming over to the males over here. But there's really not any fighting going on, so it's doing great. And I did notice that all the males seem to have colored up. I don't know if it's a strong concentration of the females so close to the males or what. Normally this does not happen in a dragon blood aquarium. At least it did not happen in the 125. These guys were not this colored up. It's been a big surprise, and I'm very happy it's happened. But very unusual. So if anybody has some ideas why they would color up in a more concentrated, smaller aquarium, then put down there in the comments what you think the reasons are. I'd be curious to see what everybody else thinks about that. I'm not positive what the reason is, so I don't really have any definite or anything suggestions of why, except maybe the females, the concentration of females. Who knows? But it's looking good. The explosion's going good. I'm going to really enjoy this aquarium. I was afraid that the move might be bad for the peacocks, but basically the frontoses were out of room in this aquarium, so they got the bigger aquarium. And so far the dragon bloods are doing good in here. Eventually I may have to take half of them out and spread them out into another aquarium, but until that time I'm going to enjoy all the color. Now with this particular setup I will have to do more water changes, of course, because of the concentration of fish in this aquarium. But I also have an algae scrubber, and it's going 24 hours a day. It shines down behind the matting filter, so it's taking care of a lot of the issues in between the water changes. But the water changes will happen a lot more frequently because I don't want to lose any of these fish, and it's just a joy to watch. Now the matting filtration is over here, and like I said, it's got 2 pumps that I use, 2 sun pumps, 480 gallons of flow. The light right now, I have actually 2 lights on here. I'll have to see how the algae grows. Actually I like algae to grow, so I'll just have to take a better care of making sure it's off the front of the glass. I will be adding some buffering substrate aragonite to all my aquariums. This will be one of them, but it'll be a slow process because I can't afford to do it all at once. I am going to give you a treat for this video, some action-packed shrimp feeding. It's what I use to keep the water quality in good shape, and I'm only going to feed once every 2 days. It may even be 3 days for these fish. It just really depends. So far it's only been once every 2 days, but I may stretch it out to 3 days to make sure the water quality stays in a good shape. So let's begin this shrimp feeding. As you can tell, they're really wanting the food, so I'm going to feed them over here. Hopefully the food will stay on this side. Alright, there we go. It's a shrimp frenzy. I always enjoy feeding my fish. A lot of people like to see them eat. When your fish are going for food like this, it doesn't mean they're starving. It means they're healthy and they want food. If your fish don't go for the food, then you probably don't want to feed them for a while. But as long as they're going crazy for it like this, that means they're good and healthy. They're not weak and not going for the food. Now the shrimp does discolor the water as far as make it milky for about an hour or 2, and then it clears just right up. So it's not an issue as far as that. There's a lot of less waste that goes in the aquarium because when the pellet food you have like what they call ash, which is basically you know, it's going to come out in the feces of the fish. It has no nutritional value. So the shrimp's got all protein, so it's utilized quite readily, and you're going to have actually less I'm just going to say it, you're going to have less fish poop in your aquarium when you feed the shrimp. Now you can see that it's slowly clouding up, but the fish are still going crazy with it. Now some of the dragon bloods get the big shrimp in its mouth, but if you got active peacocks, they'll try to rip it out of that peacock's mouth. Now I think you enjoyed this dragon blood explosion. This video is more about the actual visualization of the dragon blood explosion. So thanks again for watching, and remember to help my channel grow and help me get bigger aquariums for my fish, which the first ones will be for my frontoses, but eventually I want to have bigger aquariums for my peacocks as well. So So make sure you give me a thumbs up to support my channel and my fish, and help you get better videos in the future. Thanks again for watching. This is Frontosa, Cichlids, and more.